What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Sassy Seraphim, and I'm just stopping by because I had three channel messages last night, and then talking to uh, my two friends. I got like three, but anyways, my two friends I talked to, I realized that, and another friend, I realized that I have to put the message out because it's what's going on. So what's going on? The energy that's going on right now is don't trip out, don't flip, do not lose your mind. Hold on to that sanity, like as if my body is sanity and you holding on like this. Hold on. Do not hit that switch. Do not crash out. Listen, it's coming to a point where you got to make a decision. And I've noticed that the people I talk to about this, they're having to do the same thing, and I'm having to do the same thing in my life. Okay, so say you've cleared out everybody, you don't mess with nobody or whatever. Well, now it's coming to a point where somebody or people that were close to you are it's time for them to get cut off too. It's like, yeah, you cut some people that was close to you off, but now it's like the universe and the Most High is showing you that it's somebody near you, friend, family member, lover, co-worker, that you have to cut off. Like, you don't want to cut them off. You try to give them every chance in the world not to be cut off, but they show you on a continuous basis. In fact, the universe allows them to show you on a continuous basis that they need to go, because if you're going to maintain your sanity, this person has to go. The situation has to go. It has to change, and it has to do it now, because every day you're being showed why it has to go, why it has to change. Unless you want to sit there and that's how you want your life to be. And I'm sure if you're like me, you done rebuilt your life up so many different times that you're like, look, where I'm at now, which is actually at a great space, I'm not allowing anybody to come and push me back down and bring the old me out of me. You came to a space where you think things out, you communicate better, you are more disciplined in what you do in your life, and you're at peace with that. You're accepting your life, whatever status you're at. The fact that you know that you want to be somewhere or get higher status, but you know you have to work for it, but you're also patient with it. You've come to accept yourself, your flaws, and all of that. And now all of a sudden, within the last year or so, a situation has happened, and you've tried to give it chance after chance after chance, and you realize it's not you. It ain't you. You've done everything, and trust me, I know, because I've been in this situation with about 2 3 people in my life, and yes, it does hurt to have to cut them off, but at the same time, they have to realize, like, I've cut look I've cut my daddy off. I've cut his sister off. I've cut my family off. And just like everybody else, it seems like whenever it's time to cut somebody off, that person act like it won't happen to them. Bitch, I'll cut myself off if I have to. Like, go sit your ass in the corner. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but anyways, if you know me, you know what I mean. Because, like, dog, I've come too far. I've come too far to sabotage myself, or to allow somebody else to come and sabotage me, or to get me all distracted off of my path of where I'm at right now. You understand what I'm saying? And yes, you have to do it. And like, if you're like me, I'm trying to do it in the best way possible. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I realize that I can't do what this person needs me to do for them because they're not appreciative. They don't care. And wait until the last minute when you're almost out the door to change is not when you're supposed to change. If you had it in you, you would have did it. I don't wait for you to that backtrack, and then now if I allow you to stay, I'm gonna be a punk. I'm gonna be a chump. I'm gonna be the one not standing and holding my boundaries, and I be So I'm saying that to say, hold your boundaries, make that move. Yes, it's gonna bother you, but try to do it in the best way that your conscience is clear. You understand? So that you won't have to feel regret, or, which I know if you're going through what I'm going through, in some sense, the universe already showed you not to feel the regret. The universe already showed you, and God already showed you every reason why you need to let this go. Okay, especially if you're like me and you have other things going on that you cannot, like, I'm not letting you take all my energy with this bullshit. Excuse me, but yeah. So Just let it go. Let it go and go ahead and move forward. And what I say by move forward, these people, these situations, they were living and you were living before them. You were great before them. Just because they came in your life, shit didn't work out, things didn't work out, don't mean you're not going to be great after them. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna remind yourself, and you're gonna have the focus back onto you and what you need to do for you, and not what you need to do to save other people. Because that's another thing. It's getting to the point where you're realizing you cannot save somebody that ain't trying to save themselves. You can't help somebody that ain't trying to help themselves. It's only so many times you can get somebody advice on their baby daddy or their girlfriend or a job, and they never listen, or they listen for a second and then they go right back, or something that'll better their life and they go right back. There's so many times that you can sit there, and I know I can't. If I give you advice and you keep having the same situations, like, what you want me to do? After then, I'm not picking the phone up for you because I don't know what you want me to say to you. Because you're going to come up with the same problem because you're putting yourself through the same cycle. And you could tell them 1,000 times, it's insanity to repeat the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. I'm going to leave you to that. Since you want to keep repeating those cycles, I'm going to leave you to that cycle. And I'm going to go about my business and see what the Most High have on my path down the road. And who I can help, or who can help me. And I ain't talking about financial, I'm talking about wisdom. Who can help me? Who can help me think a different way, a better way than the way I was thinking? Because if you know me, you would know that my mentality is way different. I've always been an authentic person, but my mentality has changed to a more positive one, a more one about growth and not about lack. So, yeah, that's the message. That was the two messages. It's going to be something hard that you got to let go of, but you know that you have to let it go because it's going to be for the best interest of you, and not to feel you've gotten so many clues and signs to let it go. God has showed you a lot on why you should let it go, so to feel guilty about it is no need. And yeah, and to know you're not the only one going through it. I have so many people that I've helped and I've talked to in these situations just this week, okay, that had to let go of their children, or let go of a lover, or let go of just people, because they won't get it, and they not trying to. So it's all right. I hope this helps somebody out, and don't feel alone or let all of it pile up on you. Is somebody in your circle willing to talk to you or listen to you? Not even talk to you, but just listen to you and let you pour it out. Is somebody in your circle? Don't always look at the immediate people. Remember that it's other people out here, and they're willing to listen to you because they care enough about you and care enough about your mental health. So don't ever get in a dark place where you think that there's nobody there, nobody understands, Yes, we all are on the same timeline. Somebody understands in some capacity or some. Just reach out to them and get it off your chest. Vent, cry, purge. Let the cry out and purge it if you have to, so that you can release it and have new emotions come back in. I got to go back to work, but that's my word. And like, share, subscribe. I hope this helps somebody. I'll talk to y'all later.